it was inconclusive. Not sure what I expected. I guess I should have expected it to do that. Spin, 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 spin. So we're going to go to the track. We're going to use that as our test to see, if we've got it all squared away. Now, we've done as much as we can based on what we're willing to spend. I know that may sound a little weird, but if I was going to leave the nitrous on here full time, there's a couple things I would probably do completely differently. Number one, I'd buy a bottle heater. Number two, I would probably run a window switch on it. And number three, I'm probably going to lie to you and tell you I'd probably do the wiring different or better, but we all know that I'm not telling the truth on it. It probably looks just like it does now. But since we're not going to leave it in the car, we've taken some, and I would put an actual purge on it. So I've taken some shortcuts. Purging it through the motor is not ideal because you're just spraying fuel until the nitrous gets up through the solenoid. So that's not, in a perfect world, that's not great. The window switch, you're running the risk of missing a gear since you just have it on a throttle switch. And the heater, you're looking at inconsistencies with bottle pressure and stuff like that. And all those things make a big difference. Well, the bottle pressure makes a big difference in how the car runs consistently. Instead of going up there and we saw Pirate Mike's car, it was kind of all over the place by our standards. So you want the car to be able to repeat. But having said that, we've got it on. We've got our plugs in. We went 2 steps colder. We're at 35 gap, and we bumped the timing from 16 to 10. The rule of thumb basically is 2 degrees for every 50 horse. That's just a place to start. Fine tuning is kind of a big deal. We don't have an air fuel gauge. You guys know that. We don't even have a properly functioning fuel pressure gauge. But at least it does move, so if something happens, we'll know. But again, we're going to use this as a test night. It's going to be on a 150 shot. And I guess we should go ahead and do the what will it run? So you guys tell me. Now take into account the simple fact that I'm not going to be power shifting the car. We're not going to be trying to squeak out every last drop of power. We are only trying to get into the 6s. Now, that may sound kind of ludicrous since we have run 735 best, and in this weather the car's probably a really low 50, 750 car. So like, oh my God, a 150 shot, you're only trying to get in the 6s. Well, we're also trying to drive it home. We're trying not to break the transmission. We're trying not to hurt the motor. Number 5 is an oil slurping freak. We actually have a regular plug in there, not one of our cold plugs, because it's going to be oiled down by the time we get to the track, and we'll swap our plug in then. We also bought 4 extra spark plugs in case we nip one. You guys know that. So I don't have like, oh my God, it's going to go up there and run this crazy number. We're just trying to get in the 6s, and this is also technically going to be a test night just to make sure that we're okay. Now, if it runs good, then we're gonna, I don't know what we'll do. We may pull the kit off at that point. This is just for you guys, not necessarily for me, because I could have put this nitrous kit on years ago if I wanted to, but I'm only doing it for the channel and for you guys, just so we can see what this thing's gonna do. So, having said that, what's it gonna run? ET mile an hour. We'll see how close we get. This is gonna be a real crapshoot. With inconsistencies, with it being a stick, and we don't really know how the nitrous kit's going to function, so this will be kind of interesting. And then after that, I may or may not make a video, or you guys may have already seen it, where I'm looking to the future of what we're going to do with this. We've got a few options. I honestly really want to go back naturally aspirated. I'd like to do some ported GT40s. Put some more gear in the car. I know you quarter mile guys are like, oh, you can't. I don't run quarter mile. We only run 1/8 mile, so that's what we concentrate on. And then maybe some ported 40s to compare with this. Put some more gear in it. Maybe do some cheap aluminum heads down the road. I rub some nickels together. Or I don't know. We've got other cars to work on, so I don't know. We've got another option that you may or may not have seen that we could do to this, but I don't know. If I don't put that up, I'll add on to that, but it's just something to think about. So anyway, let me get off here. I know this is way too long, and wish me luck. Wish the Trojan horse luck. You know, the clutch could go out. I mean, we still got the stock clutch in this thing, so there's a lot of things that could go wrong tonight. So, but we're gonna go up there. We're gonna give the old college try and see if the old horse will hang with us for a little bit longer. So, until next time, I'll see you guys later, and thanks for watching.